All right.
There's nothing that quenches my thirst on a hot Los Angeles day like a Michelob Ultra. Tall can.
This thing's big, man.
Bigger than your head.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Cinnamon. Steve's not with us because he said he had better stuff to do.
He died.
I'm here, and Bencahnn's here.
Better stuff to do.
And here's Sam Fishman. Say hi, Sam.
Hey, how you doing?
And here's Dan Strite. Say hi, Dan Strite.
Hey, how you doing?
And Ben, take it to the floor.
Okay. Dan, why don't you tell people, you were on the show once before. Why don't you give a quick, you have 5 seconds to remind people who you are.
I'm Dan. I've been very good friends with Dylan and Ben for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I direct. I'm a director, but I think that I have a well-rounded personality.
And you're a good friend, too.
And I thank you.
You are a good friend.
Thank you.
And very funny and talented and handsome to boot. Sam, why don't you tell us who you are and why you're here?
Hey, my name is Sam Fishman. I am one of the creators of Neighbors on HBO. Go watch it. And you know what? I'm good friends with Dylan and good friends with Dan. Ben, we're still getting to know each other.
True.
But it's a beautiful thing. I feel like we're creating a very solid bond.
Do you want to wear this instead?
No.
Okay.
It's okay.
Anybody? You wanna wear
My
it?
head's too big, man. I can't wear hats.
Yeah, throw it on.
Well, we could.
Come on, someone's got to wear it.
It's a neighbor's hat for the audio listener.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says neighbors.
We're here to talk neighbors. Yeah.
So I want to jump right in.
Great, Dan. Why don't you take it?
Jump.
I want to know. So I have an anecdote. Sam's brother, Harrison Fishman, I hung out with him, I think it was in like 2021, and he said that he had an idea for a show called Neighbors, and he had no idea what it was going to be yet. And
Just
he
the
was,
name.
Yeah. Well, he's like, I want to make a show about neighbors, and I don't. This is just my recollection of it is that I didn't know if it was going to be scripted or if it was going to be a doc or whatever it was. Yeah. But he was just like, yeah. I was sitting with him and Dylan, and he was like, yeah, I just want to do something about neighbors. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. And then that's it.
Yeah.
But
wait, what's your question? Is there a question?
Well, I was gonna basically say like where did it start? Because I didn't know that I didn't know how involved you were until you guys were well into it, essentially.
Dude, totally.
Yeah.
And I actually remember a time where we were in a car and I was driving and we were coming back from mini golf, and you were like, hey, so when are the boys filming again? And I was just like, well, we are filming, next month.
Dude.
No, dude, it's all good. It's all good. All love, Yeah. But, no, I mean, Harrison and I, we started making these little fuck videos. That sounds really weird.
That's cool.
Yeah, these.
You and your brother are making fuck videos.
Yeah,
That's
these like little like fucko videos. We're little.
Wait, real fast.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. It's something we have to remind everybody to try to keep the mic like close to your mouth.
Okay, absolutely.
Like this close?
Like a couple inches.
Okay.
But like
Okay.
especially if you turn your head and stuff, it's keep. Steve does it all the time where he just holds
talks
it
like this to it. Yeah.
and then he'll turn his head
And he gets
then
really
the mic stops
defensive
picking
when you
up.
to not.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
From Philadelphia.
Yeah. So we're from Philly, and we had these point and shoot cameras, and at the time, we saw a lot of videos of people filming each other and saying, "Stop filming me." You know what I mean? They're getting mad at each other because they're filming each other, and it was a very bizarre thing because it's like, I don't know why the fuck are you gonna get mad at someone for filming them and then getting mad at the other person for filming them?
They're in a standoff.
Exactly.
So
I
want to chime in really quick. I was crying laughing on my trip. I was in my hotel room and I think I was a little drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on YouTube and I pulled up Harrison's YouTube channel and I watched the videos of you guys filming each other. And the art gallery one,
Yes.
I literally was crying laughing. I thought it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
I love
But
that.
the premise of it was you guys are filming each other and you're like, stop
Exactly.
filming me.
1885. Hopefully see these oh my gosh, would you look at this? Just amazing. 1893 actually. Excuse me. Can you please not videotape that painting, please?
I'm sorry?
I don't want you to record that painting because you're actually... Okay, excuse me. Put away your camera and let me do what I want. What are you going to do with this video? I have an art video channel that I have a lot of followers that want to see. I'm a teacher and I'm making this video for my students so that they can learn something.
I'm making this video for my followers. You think you can do whatever you want because you're a teacher.
That's where you're wrong.
I've been to 45 different museums all around the United States.
I think you should lower your voice. You're making a fool of yourself.
I got your face, buddy.
No.
I got your face.
No.
Guess what?
No.
My followers,
I'm gonna...
On my channel, on my art contemporary video channel, they're gonna roast you.
I was watching them when you guys were releasing them back then because we.
Oh, you see them?
Yeah, well, we know each other. Just to give a little history,
Yes.
I was his camp counselor.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
and then we ended up connecting through mutual friends anyway. But yeah, I was his camp counselor.
Yeah,
I remember that. Remember we went to Red Lion.
Uh huh.
We saw you guys. It
Yeah,
was
and I
you
was
and
so excited.
Andy and Harrison and Harley and I think
And-
Christopher was there
Well,
too. Yeah.
well, that's the thing is that actually we like ran into him. He was already there
Ah.
previously.
Okay.
Who are these
Um,
people?
This was at New York Film Academy, by the way, where I was the camp counselor.
But I remember-
it's a scam camp, and it was really funny.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Dylan and I
It was
walked
lots of
in
fun. Lots of
and
fun.
I was like, "Oh, look, all my friends." And then you were just like, "Oh, Sam, what's up?" I was like,
Yeah.
"How the hell do you guys know each other?"
Yeah.
That was funny.
So you guys are making these little fuck videos. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's one that Dan is referencing, where
Mhm.
100%.
you guys are staging a don't stop fucking filming.
yeah,
me kind
just
of
like
thing?
camera battles.
That's fun.
exactly.
With your brother.
100%. We would do
Man.
them in public in
Yeah.
Philly, and then while we're doing them, sometimes people around us would start filming us.
Ah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So it was kind of just
There's that one on the street too.
yes, yeah,
It was, like, by
in
a flower
front
shop or something. Or
in
like-
front of a skate shop.
Yeah.
And all these skaters were coming out, and they were like, "Yeah, do something, do something." You know what I mean?
Did you guys ever fight?
No,
Like, for
no,
the
no.
internet?
That's the point. It's like we're very, chest out, like
Peacocky.
Yeah, we're very peacocking. And it's like, it's never physical, but it's kind of a
The
just a
videos are
sort
like
of a standoff.
45 seconds to a minute long. They're, like,
100%.
really,
Very
they're
short.
Very bite-sized.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
so fucking
How
funny.
far apart are you and your brother?
2 years.
It's just the two of you.
We have an older sister,
Ah,
so it goes. I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
Two.
gotcha.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
similar to me and my brothers.
Really?
I identify with that a lot. I loved making stupid fuck videos with my brothers growing up.
Isn't it so much
It's
fun?
the most fun thing in the world,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
And I miss it dearly.
Yes.
It's like they
Yes.
say there's that thing that I'm sure you guys have seen on the internet where it's like, oh, there was a day when your dad picked you up for the last time and neither of you knew it.
One day you stop
Yeah,
making
what-
fuck videos with
Right,
your brother.
yeah,
there was
yeah.
a,
One day
there was
you
a
and your
final
brother-
day.
One
when-
day
Right.
you and your brother stop making fuck videos.
I made a lot of fuck videos.
Me and you
with my
made a
brother.
lot of fuck videos.
We made tons of
and
fuck videos.
We still do, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love your guys' fuck videos.
Thank you.
You saw those.
Oh, 100%.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Were you following at the time?
On Vine.
Absolutely. No, not on. You know what? I've probably seen some of your vines, but I've been following mainly Dylan for so long,
Right.
so that's why.
Ben was over here trying to do characters and stuff.
In
Where?
the
Oh,
On
at this
Vine?
online.
Yeah,
online.
on
I was like,
Vine.
at this
Said on
house.
Vine.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do character. I was getting high and just like seeing what would come out.
No, you're funny on Vine.
Dude,
I remember your
yeah, you were
impressions.
funny.
Thank
I also
you.
like that's like when I first met you. You were doing a really good Chinese and Japanese accent, and I just
Good.
I wanted to hear it. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to hear it again, and I said, "Can you do Japanese?" And you did it, and I was just like,
Wait, are you serious?
I swear to God,
I was doing that?
Yes.
Was that at the Red Lion?
no.
Oh.
It was at
Some-
a Chinese restaurant.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Stop, man.
We were actually in Western China. We met there. Yeah.
I have been. The accent that I love doing the most recently is just. There was a plumber who came over to my last apartment, and he was a Hispanic guy, and I am obviously I can't legally do it, but I don't care because it's not done out of malice or making
Legally?
fun. Yeah, like I mean legally in the internet sense.
Oh.
Because I'm not doing it out of malice. I'm not, and I'm doing a dead fucking. I'll do it for you because
Yeah, yeah.
he had cut a hole in the wall
Please.
and he was explaining to me what he was doing with the plumbing. Okay, so the hole in the wall is because the pipe we found is dripping in the back. So it wasn't in the bathroom upstairs. It's dripping right here. So we had to cut a hole in the wall and fix the pipe. But now we're gonna fix it and see if it's still dripping in the basement down in the garage. So the next thing we're gonna do is give it a couple days, and we'll check on it again. And I'll be back and patch up the wall.
I want to make like an Eddie Murphy kind of movie with a bunch of characters where you just play every race.
every
I can't
100%,
do it.
100%.
Anyway, I love just doing that guy.
Well, that sounded Dominican.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I think that's
I don't
Dominican.
even know what the
Gotta
fuck
be.
I'm doing. Cool. So
Back to Neighbors.
yeah,
Yeah, back to
I-
Anyways,
So
sorry.
you guys are making these fuck videos and like, no, we go off on tangents all the
No,
time.
I
Yeah,
love
no,
it.
no,
I
for
love it. I love it.
Because from what I understand, anecdotally, hearing it through the grapevine, is that this show has been like 4 or 5 years in the making.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. 4+ years. You know, with the show concept and then filming the pilot. That was 4 years ago. But the actual production of the show is like 2 years.
And the
wow.
pilot is not
Jesus.
released, right?
The pilot
It's
is
episode
released.
3.
It's episode 3.
Oh, so what you guys originally shot, and then the Alara saw, and then
exactly.
got sold. That's episode 3. That's
Yeah.
the one episode I haven't watched yet.
So was that episode just
Yeah.
independently done?
Um,
Was
What,
it
in the
with
beginning?
A24 or was it?
no,
in the
that
beginning,
was
yeah.
just independent.
It was just fully
Well, wait,
independent. Right,
are
right,
you
right.
able to say who was originally? like-
giving us
Yeah, or
Yeah.
is that are they?
no, Brain Dead Studios
Right.
gave
Right,
us
right,
some
right,
money
right.
For the pilot, and then we used that to pitch the idea.
Yeah, and
That
then
episode's great. That episode has the most like real sense of danger. I mean, obviously because of the guns.
Absolutely.
I was just like-
is that the women with the fence?
The
The grass?
exactly. Yes.
Those fucking people, man.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
might have. I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember if I have seen it or not because
Ben every episode. Those fucking people.
That's all you really can say at the end
Yeah.
of the day. You know.
Were you
Yeah.
so stressed filming these people?
I'm
I'm stressed watching it.
with the pilot. Actually, yes, the pilot the most, because not just the women, but it's actually the two guys, the Vietnam vet and
Yeah.
the former male stripper,
Mm.
Johnny guy.
Literally threatening to kill each other every other sentence.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
their beef?
Their beef is that Johnny thinks that Andy is stalking him and filming him all the time.
Don't you think
I
it's
think
cool
it's-
that Dan's? Oh, he's looking something up.
no, I'm
Oh, that's
looking up
cool.
what episode 3 was.
It's cool that he's texting.
Yeah. He's texting with his mom right now. Which is,
You won't
I guess-
believe what I'm doing.
Yeah. I think filming with Johnny specifically. I mean, in regards to also him threatening our future kids' lives.
Right,
right.
If I go to jail, I'll eventually get out. Just saying, I don't have kids. You guys will eventually get married and have kids. See what I just did there? Those words? Words of terror.
Right.
That's what Ortiz has been doing to me for 22 years.
Speaking of that, you guys, it's impossible not to get totally like embroiled or embedded into this situation. Like you guys, we get to enjoy watching it kind of from it is a very kind of subjective show, but we get to kind of have the benefit of like, oh wow, look at these people, look at these stories. But you guys, no matter what, are just part of their world now, and you're probably being used as leverage sometimes. Is that right? Like, do you think they're like,
What do you mean?
like I would assume that one person might be like they're spending more time with them. Like, did you guys kind of
That's
feel that from them?
100,000%.
Yeah.
When some neighbors, when some of our subjects wouldn't kind of give us more details, or they wouldn't go into certain avenues of their lives, of their story, specifically with their neighbor, we would film with their neighbor, and then we'd come back and be like, hey, we filmed and talked about everything about you and what you guys been through.
Oh yeah. Well.
And they're
okay,
like,
then sit down. My turn.
and maybe we tell them, hey, he said this thing, and it's like, what do you say to that? And it's like, you know what? That's wrong. You know what I mean? And then they fucking go in.
Is there a
Because,
specific one where this happened?
dude, I'll be honest, it happens in a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's the way it goes,
Yeah.
Most of the time, and we've had troubles with subjects where, with the Montana episode, one of our subjects, we're okay. Everyone kind of said
And that's
yes.
the first episode, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you call them subjects.
Yeah, I mean, they are, they're
Yeah.
but they're people, and but we're, everyone said yes it's a go, right? We're flying to Montana, and then one of the neighbors, one of the guys said, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm
Like
I'm
when
out.
you got there?
No,
or
we're on the
way?
plane.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, I'm not, I don't want to do
So you bought the Wi-Fi
So we bought the Wi-Fi.
on the plane.
Mhm.
That's how you knew that. You had the,
Actually, we flew Delta, so, forget about that. Free Wi-Fi.
Nice.
Yeah.
But, our producer Rachel really finagled and, kind of massaged his back. And we got him on board again. But besides that, that's, yeah.
So how many subjects did you guys have? Because I was hearing a little bit about it. It was hard to keep track of, but like how many ended up just actually backing out and then you never finished the story? Because wasn't there a guy in Tustin who had like a community? He was like building a community or something. I remember there's like an Orange County guy.
Yeah, the Orange County guy.
Like that didn't get used.
He was
right?
an HOA president.
Right.
I don't know if I want to say names, but
Right.
But,
yeah, you don't.
yeah, please do not. Everyone saw him as Hitler, like straight up, like a Kim Jong-un or a Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted full control of the edit, the episode. He didn't really want any of the neighbors to even say anything about him.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kept poking and prodding him, and eventually, this was also like months. It took months to try and get him on board. And then finally, we're like, no, fuck this guy. We can't.
Oh,
do
so
this.
you guys were just like, we're over this.
Yeah, because he's like, well, if you want to film with me, then you're gonna have to read over my stipulation or my paper that
My demands.
Yeah, my demands exactly.
Sounds like Coto de Casa. Was it Coto de Casa?
Shit. No,
No.
it was in Tustin.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Coto is its own city.
there was another story that was a complete flop, which we got pretty fucked over. They found this story from Dr. Phil of this guy that has issues with lizards, iguanas on his property, and he's feeding them. He's like kind of making them seem like they're puppies, and like his friends. And his neighbor's like, I hate it, stop doing it. Poop and, diseases and all this, And we're like, yeah, I guess it's a pretty cool story. Sure, let's do it. We get there and we're filming with this guy, and this dude is very, very outgoing. He has a list of things he wants to do with us. Everything he's setting up for us. You know what I mean? It was like, it's so different from all the other people that we filmed with when they're sort of like kind of shy and they're like, so, what should we talk about? This and that. And it's like,
This guy's got talking points.
this guy's got talking points.
Yeah.
This guy has locations.
Yeah.
This guy has
Yeah.
people that he wants us to talk to.
Yeah.
This is one of the subjects.
This is
And
one of the
A24 is
subjects.
probably like, that's going to make it easier.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything's all lined up. Turns out he was faking everything. Yeah. His neighbor was in on it. Yeah. The whole Dr. Phil thing was a total scam. The kind of nail in the coffin. One of the nail in the coffins was like he was like incubating these iguana eggs, which first off is illegal. You can't do that in Florida. But he's like, yep, I have the incubator right here, and he put it in his trunk of his car. And then we're like, hey, can we take a look at the eggs? And he's like, yeah, okay. He like takes them out. And then like, I think we hold them, or we're like, how'd you find these eggs? Where'd you get them? And he's like, Hobby Lobby. We're like, what?
Oh, wow.
Fake eggs.
Yeah. They're just
Oh,
foam.
did he forget that he was what the question was?
Yeah.
What the hell?
He's like,
Yeah.
oh, these are where I got the fake eggs.
and how
I
much
mean-
time had you guys spent on this story in particular up till this point?
This was like maybe a week or a week and a half.
Including pre-production on this story? I'm just like,
No,
it
no,
sounds
just-
like a
just-
giant waste of
Yeah.
time.
No, just on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Wow. Damn, you were on the ground for a week.
Yeah, and we're
Wow.
like, I think we hit gold with this story. This is pretty sick. And
Yeah.
then after everything, we're like, this smells like fish and shit. You
Uh-huh.
know,
So wait, so how did you guys ultimately find out that it was fake?
through him,
Like
yeah,
the
through
Hobby
that
Lobby
was it
thing.
through that moment?
through that,
Yeah.
he was like, hey,
There's a smoking gun moment.
There's
Yeah.
he's like, dude, there's a guy that just killed an iguana with a with a gun, or he ran it over. We should go check it out. And like, we didn't end up going there, but he hired this guy to be there with a gun out in front of this actual dead iguana, and then they were gonna fight with each other. And
The
it's
guy's
like
reading notes off his hand. Hey man, I had to fucking.
It's exactly.
So wait,
God
so
damn.
you guys went to go film that or something? Like he brought you to it and it just didn't happen?
No,
or what?
we up to that point, we're like, this guy is a liar.
Who smelled it out?
Yeah.
Who smelled it first?
All of us.
All of you.
It was
yeah.
like,
there was no. But
everything was
there
stinky.
Was there a canary in the coal mine? Like, hey, I think this is fucked up.
Yeah, I think Dylan, Harrison,
uh-huh.
even I think maybe just straight up Andy was just like looking at us. You know, he was just kind of giving us side eye.
Pay to watch that moment. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then when we're like in the car alone and he's away from us, and it was hard to get him away from us, we're like, guys, I think this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, he's trolling us.
So that's it's obviously a bad scenario.
Yeah.
When you guys met Danny, who's the
Mhm.
star and the subject of the finale, did you know while you were filming it, this is a special episode? This is gonna be like, what was the moment where you guys were like, I think this is our finale, or I think this is gonna be a single subject episode? Because that episode is pretty much a masterpiece.
Also, just to piggyback off of that,
Thank
because
you.
it technically didn't have, it wasn't a neighbor dispute. It was just kind of him versus his neighbors, right? Like,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And how did you find him? Sorry, this is probably
That is a neighbor's dispute. They all hated him.
No, I know, but it wasn't like a
One-on-one.
one-on-one thing. So yeah, one, how'd you find that guy?
it's like the
Two,
spirit of the whole show.
Yeah.
in that
So,
episode.
We put out a ad on Craigslist, and Danny is a Craigslist fiend, I guess. You
Love
know,
that.
he's always on that shit. And he found it. He communicated with us, with Harley and Rachel, and then I don't know what triggered him, or like we were like, yeah, this is all, you're great, and then we like didn't talk to him for a little bit, and then he thought we were like ghosting him or some shit, and he totally blocked everyone's number.
He didn't blow up your phones first. Like
No,
he did
no,
with that
no,
poor young woman, Amanda.
No, he just fucking blocked us.
Oh.
And then somehow Rachel got to him via email or something, and reeled him back in. And then I guess he was pretty excited to share his issues.
So the ad was
guy.
like, if you have a neighbor dispute, hit us up. And he was
Exactly.
like, all my neighbors hate me because I always wear underwear.
Yeah, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Speedo.
It's
Speed up,
yeah,
but
it's not
dude,
a
the,
speed,
shit,
it's a
the
fly.
clips of him walking around the beach, like confronting people, is so fucking
know.
funny.
That's like literally everything you see of him speaking, like that's straight up, that's just him. That's him. I mean, Danny is such a special guy, you know, and whenever he talks, it's like, you know,
Poetic.
it's poetic, it's
Yeah.
beautiful, it's music. And yeah, I mean, you know, even prior of meeting Danny, we filmed at this Nudist community.
Prior to meeting him.
Yeah, prior to
Okay.
meeting him. And because this Nudist community had issues with the residents wanting to be clothed at a fully nude, non-clothed community.
Was it the same one that he
Wait,
eventually went to?
Who?
The people
Oh,
were like,
yeah,
I want to put on
different.
clothes, and they were like, you can't
Wait,
do that.
sorry, yeah, wait. Who,
Yes.
who wanted?
Awesome.
Wait, it was people living there were like, I want to wear clothes now,
Sometimes.
and then they were like, no, you
Yeah,
can't.
exactly.
Oh my god.
They're like,
amazing.
they're like,
So
you
funny.
you probably shouldn't live here then. And it's like, whoa, hold on a second. Like we love it here.
It's like a
but
spiritual argument. Yeah.
It's
A
also
religious argument, basically.
it's also these people that like want to kind of put on clothes sometimes are mainly they're like old people, you know, and there's
Wow,
there's
yeah.
tennis courts and shit, and they don't want to.
I didn't even think about that. So these people are never not nude. They're always nude.
The one that we filmed initially first, yes,
Uh-huh.
everyone's nude.
Okay.
Why
Yes.
didn't that one make the cut?
Because they just didn't really trust our vibe, even though they loved. I think they just wanted to hang out with us. That's really it.
They didn't trust that you would like paint them in a good light.
Exactly.
Okay, I see,
Like
yeah.
they didn't want people like the older folks, some of the younger people to even like talk kind of like shit on the community itself.
Was
So
this one of the ones where you guys filmed nude?
completely nude
You
the whole
filmed
time.
nude,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys were naked.
Oh
too.
yes, yeah, yeah.
Whoa!
yeah.
I
what the
was-
yeah.
fuck?
It's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
because I remember
How
while,
did that feel?
Well, it felt. Well, let me ask you:
Sure.
if you went to a community right now and
Nudist community.
a nudist community,
Mhm.
and they told you to strip down naked, and that would make they would make them feel better.
Yeah, I'd do it.
You do it,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And how do you feel? What would you feel like?
It would probably feel incredibly invigorating
Yeah.
and freeing in a way.
Yeah,
Like, well, yeah, there's nothing. I've got nothing I can't hide.
exactly.
Hope my ass is clean.
well,
Exactly.
Yeah, and also you're
You're-
making a
hold on,
documentary,
hold
so
on,
like
pa-
you need to get the subjects to feel
Exactly,
like,
and that's a huge
yeah.
part of it. It's like
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just to hope my ass is clean. I've
Well,
just heard
yeah.
this so much from you. That's your first. That is such
No,
a,
no.
I gotta bend over. though.
was that a story? Did your brother like claim you had a dirty ass or something?
He didn't claim. He saw it. It changed my life.
This is what I just want to talk about. This real quick,
Yeah.
just quick aside.
I
You
You
probably
bent over?
No, I was I was like, I don't know, 19 or 20, and my older brother, my older half brother, who's like 10 years older, was in town, and my two full brothers, I've got 3 brothers total, but it's the 3 of us from the same dad, and then my older half brother from a different dad. And he was always the cool older brother that we all always wanted to impress and make him laugh and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was in town.
And
we were all-
poopy ass.
We what?
Oh, I hope I don't have a poopy ass.
No, that wasn't even. It's he
Yeah, yeah.
infected my brain with this,
Uh-huh.
rightfully so. We were on the freeway, going to, just on a street down in Long Beach, going from whatever location to the next location, and my brother Sam and I were in our minivan that has a door that the sliding door, and our brother Matt was in the other car. And I said, "Oh, pull alongside him. Pull him. I'm gonna moon him." So I opened.
Oh no,
I opened the slide. You've never heard this story?
no, I haven't.
Dylan, have you? Well,
Not,
you must.
not in this
oh.
detail. No.
Well, so I opened the sliding door and I mooned him, and and when we got to where we were going, a couple minutes later, I was like, "Yeah, did you like that?" And he was like, "What is going on with your ass?" And I went, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Do you know how to wipe?" And I said,
no.
"Yeah, I do it like everybody else."
Well, how did you wipe at the time?
need to know.
At the time, I would stand up and
Wow.
ball up toilet,
Brother,
like
you-
ball up a
I
toilet.
remember
you-
actually.
you
I
would
have
be-
heard this.
I'm
before.
sorry. You would be Freud's favorite subject. If Freud was ever having like a bad day, he's like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. He's like, I'm gonna fucking call up Ben, easiest guy in the world.
I would
Always
ball
talking
up.
about his ass
I
and
would get a
toilets.
big wad of toilet paper and then bend over from the front and wipe and wipe and wipe
Why
and
would
fucking
you
wipe.
do it from the front?
Well, no, oh, that's a great question because I always ask people, why would you do it from the front? There's a lot of people out there that do it from the front.
Well,
That
I
is
would
so
push
weird.
back.
Wait, what
I
do you
would
mean from the-
push
what do you mean
back.
from the front?
you
like I
you
would
go like
push
this.
down?
He would go
No.
this way.
Yeah.
He would go that way.
And put, but
And
I
then-
would push back. I
Oh, you
wouldn't
push
bring it.
back.
I wouldn't bring it toward my balls.
I think that's. I mean, that's inevitably better than
Wait,
wiping
wait.
it forward.
What do you do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like anybody.
That's what I.
fucking
That
knows.
I. Yeah.
Instead
yeah.
of like this.
well,
No,
gentlemen,
why would I scoop it towards my fucking nuts?
I didn't go toward my balls. I did it. I pushed
But you're just
back.
push. That's so.
Yeah, but then when you
I
get a little
know.
poop on your wrist or something.
No, I didn't get any poop on my
we gotta
wrist.
get you in a room with the guy that's like, what did he do? He put toilet paper in his hand and then he would poop it into his hand. You know this guy? He was on a radio show.
Oh,
that's
yes.
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
best
Dude,
video
that's
of all
so
time.
fucking funny.
Where
Have you
he's
seen
like,
this?
well, we all
No,
poop in our
but-
hands.
But you know what? I've actually done that.
What? You just
Shit in
pooped
your
into
hand?
you?
No, well, here's the thing: is that when I was younger, I was a very creative little kid with my feces.
Okay.
I'd be like, there was one time where I'd be like in the bathtub. I poop in the bathtub, and then I take my poop, and then
Which
just
in
start.
itself is incredible.
Yeah,
But go on.
it's a great feeling, by the way.
What age?
Fucking maybe like 6,
Okay.
6 or 7.
That's fair.
Nah, fuck it. No, but nah.
No, that was good.
I know.
That was good.
All right. But no, I pooped in the tub, and I took the poop, and I started smearing it all over the wall.
What?
Poor
Yeah.
parents.
Uh,
Your dad must have
because
come in and been like, "What are you
Wait.
doing?"
Wait. So, and you knew that this was bad.
um,
You knew that you were being a dick.
I don't think so. I think it felt kind of just like creatively right for
Just
me.
having
to
fun.
do
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah,
needed,
you're having
you
fun.
needed
It
a
was
medium.
fun.
No one handed you a pen. You said, "Well, I guess I got to use my own crap."
Yeah.
Holy shit! Go on.
Okay, but and the other quick story is that maybe when I was like 8 or 9, I don't know, I did the same thing that you guys are talking about, which I don't know what that is from, but I took toilet paper in my hand, and then I shit.
You pooped onto it.
I pooped on it, and I just held it in my hand, and the warmth of it in my hand, the weight, and obviously, clearly, the smell is it's very
different when it's not in the toilet. Yeah.
Exactly, it's different, because when you poop, it's always in the toilet. So it's diluted
99% of the time.
Yeah. I don't, it's like it's
smeared on the walls.
Yeah, exactly. True.
True artist right here.
Yeah. And it's like, obviously, don't do it now. Don't try it now, or maybe do it in private and don't tell anyone about it. But
And send us pics.
send us pics. Send what's the podcast even fucking called?
Cinnamon.
I never even knew that.
It's
Like
okay.
cinema, but cinnamon.
Like men.
That's pretty
There's
cool.
men.
Yeah,
It's
that's
usually
really cool.
men on the
Wait,
show.
but what did you do with the turd in your hand?
I just I held it for a while,
You just admired.
and maybe I gripped it a little
You
bit.
squeezed it.
I squeezed it a little bit,
That's
and then I put it back in the toilet, and that's
Yeah.
it. And then wash my hands, obviously,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine.
or rub my eyes.
My brother changed my life truly because I didn't know or think that my ass was particularly dirty, and he's like, "It looks like you haven't cleaned your ass in years."
I
And-
love that this was because you decided to moon something.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
exactly.
God I
That's
did.
so fucking
Exactly.
funny.
Thank God
it's like
I did.
a moment of joy
Yeah.
turns into
Well,
shame.
but then it turned into it. I would later tell a friend about it, and he's like, "Well, how do you wipe your ass?" And it became a whole thing where it was you should wipe it while you're sitting down, and I couldn't comprehend that.
Wow.
And then I literally went to I Googled it, but there's a website that some genius person who's doing a service to people like me. It's a website called howtowipeyourbutt.com. And it should still exist. And it's just like 4 steps. It's like, because first of all, I'm like, I'm using way too much toilet paper.
The
I don't need
homepage,
this
the
much.
homepage
Totally.
is just 4 steps.
Yeah, it shows it. We can put
Oh,
the whole
my
website.
God.
But
It's
it's
just
like-
so,
literally
I'm gonna use
straight,
Internet
4
Archive.
steps.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
What year was this?
Or
Do you
how-
think?
2008.
I'll get the Internet Archive from
Yeah,
2008.
I
what
was
it
just
looked
about to
like
look it
then.
up.
Yeah.
But
we'll find
then,
it.
it was 4 squares, and you lean over, and you wipe your ass like a normal person. And it changed my life because I was like, oh man, now I get it. I'm not no duh. When you stand up, you're doing a Rorschach
Well,
ink
yeah,
blot
no. When you
test.
but when you
Yeah,
stand
right.
up, your butt clenches. Like
Yes.
when you're down,
Yes.
it's opened up, and you.
Yeah. Wait. So when you started doing it the
correct way.
the correct way, the
Yeah,
normal
yeah.
way, how long did it take you to be like, okay, this feels normal?
Almost immediately, I was like, oh, this is a lot more comfortable. I don't have to get up.
My problem is if I did that and someone was like, "You got a dirty ass," I'd be like, "You're just mad. You got moon. Fuck off, loser." Like I wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah,
Like you're just fucking making shit up.
So,
But since
question.
then, I've always been self-conscious. Still, even though I know I'm very clean, I'm like, I don't want anyone to look and go, "God, what do you know? What
That created like
Yeah.
a new neural pathway. It like
It's still in there, yeah.
So, at what point did you become involved with the creation of Neighbors? The show.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Just want to get off this fucking
Well, we
topic.
can go back to the nudist thing because we were there.
keep
Yeah, let's go back.
poop, please?
Let's go back to the
actually,
nudist.
there was a question I wanted to ask about the nudist thing, which is how many disputes did you guys film that didn't make the cutting room floor? We know that there's that one. We know that there's the iguana one. How many others
The
were
Orange County guy.
there? Orange County guy. That's 3.
Yeah, maybe a couple more that we just didn't even. We talked probably to a bunch and for a while, and then it was just like a no-go. I don't know, but that's pretty much it. Those few are the ones.
Which episode is your favorite?
My favorite is gonna probably be the pilot and the finale.
Yeah.
But I think the pilot, it's hard because I really love the farm one.
With the fence or the gate.
the farm one with in suburbia with the 2 gay
Oh yes.
couple.
Oh,
That
that's one I haven't
one's-
seen either.
That one's great.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch all the episodes I haven't watched yet.
those
I'm gonna
guys
watch
are
them
so
now.
special.
So special, and I'll
They
be
really
honest,
are.
till this day, I when we filmed Daryl doing karate, That was probably my
God.
favorite. It's the favorite. Literally my favorite thing I've ever filmed.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
entirety of the show.
How
Like,
often
maybe in
were
your
you
life?
guys?
honestly, probably yeah.
How
Yeah.
often were you guys
I was-
laughing? Like, what did you guys have to keep a straight face? Like,
100%. There was times where we had to lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
I bet, man.
Yeah.
You know, there was times where we would film Daryl in beds, you know, talking with Bruce in night vision,
Mhm.
and we would ask him, "Hey, is it okay if you know you can talk about your issues with Bruce in bed, like you're about to go to bed? You know, because this is what they usually do. You know, this is their nighttime routine. They're literally about to go to bed and they're tired and they're like, yeah, sure, you know." And we put them in bed, and well, no, we put them in bed. You know,
You put
we lied them in bed.
Yeah.
And once we flipped on the IR,
Yeah.
it was extremely difficult. It was just Harrison and I, and
Just you two?
yeah.
Just off camera
Just
in the
two
room.
brothers.
Absolutely.
just
Two
two brothers
brothers
filming
with
these
these
two guys.
Absolutely.
God, that's so awesome.
I think
Yeah.
I was biting my tongue extremely hard. Where I
Oh,
was like
smart.
almost bleeding.
Mhm.
I think everything's going to work out to where he's going to have to shut down his little farm.
Do you think I am stirring the pot? Am I doing something wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, that'll all work out. Don't worry.
Yeah, you just like you see like their eyes are black beady eyes, and they're just like they're kind of looking at nothing, like up in the ceiling, you know.
That was a really special moment.
Yes, yeah. And the karate scene was very special too. That was quite difficult to
Yeah, for anybody who hasn't seen this show yet, it's hard to explain how intimately the show was made. Because, like, I came and I helped out shooting one day.
That's right.
And
Which episode, Dan?
the 5th episode that takes place in Simi Valley with the squatters living in the house next to the lady who used to fuck Andy Kaufman.
Great episode.
But, like, Dylan, the co-creator of the show, is running sound. And
That's
then,
it.
like,
And
Andy, the
directing.
producer, is holding the camera.
Yeah.
And then I was just a B cam, and there's just 3 of us.
Uh-huh.
And I was like helping out, like it would have just been them two.
Yep.
And it's like this huge documentary show, and it's just
Yeah.
funny how like it's so intimately made.
And it
Like,
comes
yeah.
through though. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like that's a huge
well,
part
that's
of
how
it.
you
Like,
get the vulnerability out of people. I
you
feel
really feel the connection that you guys have, and you really feel that these subjects trust you guys, and you know, you spend a lot of time with them. Do you have a favorite
person.
person?
The subject.
Yeah.
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 Is it
A
fucked
few?
up that I say subject?
No,
No,
Does it
no,
sound
that's
wrong?
Professional. No. It's
Yeah. Oh,
professional.
it's more professional.
Yeah, I
Okay. Yeah,
think.
for sure.
It's a documentary subject.
My favorite person is for sure Daryl. It has to be Daryl.
Mhm.
He's just so easygoing too. When we were filming with him, we'd ask him, "Hey, are you okay with this?" He's like, "Absolutely." You know, sure.
he's so sweet.
Or like, you know, we'd kind of ask him kind of these like, "Hey, are you okay if we film you like late at night, getting ready, or you know this and that?" And like they're pretty like, you know, like fuck, like if I were him, I'd be like, "No, I want to go to bed. Like I want you guys to leave now."
Mhm.
And he'd just go like, "Okay,"
Mhm.
you know.
But I
That's
would assume
awesome.
also these guys, like they're guys and gals, they're excited to be on a TV show because they're also, it's like they get to say their piece.
They're passionate.
yeah,
they're very
yeah,
Did
passionate.
they know
about
it was
their
for
issues.
a television show, or were y'all saying it was a documentary, or?
It was both. You know,
They know it's
a-
HBO specifically, right? Besides the pilot.
No, for a while we wouldn't tell them that it's for HBO.
Oh.
For I think it had to have been for legal reasons.
Would you
or
say like
something.
Viacom networks or Viacom probably doesn't even own HBO?
I think we were like,
Warner Brothers.
I think
Yeah.
we were telling them that like, hey, this is gonna be a TV show, but we're trying to pitch it
Mhm.
to maybe a network, you know.
Mhm.
But we already had HBO, you know, locked
Yeah.
in.
Wait, speaking of Daryl, real quick, I just love that moment in the Chili's. Did you guys how did you find the people to come up to him because that when he's just changing his story over and over? I told your brother, I was just like, there's moments like that where like it's a very different approach to a documentary where you guys are clearly having these people come up for this moment, but you are getting to the truth of him and the situation, and it just makes for such an engaging, I don't know.
Dude, literally, I think all those people came up on their own.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
100%.
I thought that was organized.
No,
oh
no,
my,
no.
Just
that's
from
amazing.
seeing the film crew and going, what is this all about?
Exactly.
Oh,
You know,
fantastic. Okay, that makes sense.
And also, literally, they're like the only publicly gay couple in Indiana, in that town.
Oh wow. What town was it in Indiana?
Kokomo.
Oh whoa.
Yeah. And you know, I don't know. It was just like a very kind of like emotionally beautiful thing that they even allowed us to come into their life and film. But yeah. I you know,
It must have been pretty vindicating for him.
100%.
Yeah.
So
He didn't rub it in either.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wait.
So, oh, sorry. Okay.
Me first, Dan.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
2 quick questions. Number one, how long on average were you with each of these groups? Like a week, 2 weeks? And number two, you must have given them those special 360 cameras?
Yes.
Because like, what's the old guy at the end, Dave? Is it David?
Danny.
At the end, when he's like crashing out and you've got that awesome, the 360 camera, I'm like, is it just sitting right there in front of him on his computer?
You know
Like,
how those work? It's just a little GoPro, and then you
Yeah.
do all that. You do all that in post. Like you can change the camera angle however you want, and
That's right.
like you know that you've seen like those Tiny Planet, like where it'll look like yeah. So like Harrison has just like mastered that, like the manipulating of the 360 stuff. So like,
gotcha.
It's really easy to just be like, all right, I'm just gonna put this right here. And then, or especially the people who would like walk around filming and vlogging themselves.
Right.
It's like, I'll just do that with a 360 camera. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I had a question. Oh, sorry. You
Well,
finish
so
yours.
then the other one is, just how long were you guys with each?
I mean, in the beginning, when we like, you know, when we had time with our subjects, you know, to get comfortable with these people, we'd like to spend 2 to 3 weeks with them, and honestly, that's a perfect time to get them comfortable, but also for us to feel comfortable with them. It's sort of a synchronicity kind of vibe.
Nice.
Yeah, when I forget her. Sorry to cut you off, but when I forgot the neighbors in Simi Valley, but like when I pulled up with Andy, they're like, "Oh, hey, Andy!" Like gave him like a big hug, like "Great to see you." It felt like you guys knew each other. You know?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we become friends with all of our subjects, you know. And
You're starting to not like saying subjects. I'm watching.
I know. Now it feels like I'm a scientist.
Just call
or
them
something.
friends, man.
Yeah. And we put needles in them. And they start twitching at night. No, I think when we were spending like 2 to 3 weeks with their, you know, with these people.
I'm sorry.
With these beautiful
family.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, with our family.
With your family, yeah.
I think, you know, A24 and HBO, they were like, hey, you guys are spending way too much time with them. Like, you guys got to speed this up, okay? And we're like,
I'm already mad. My blood's boiling.
But it just inevitably made it harder for us to spend shorter amount of time with our subjects in the future and all that.
Sure.
But you know, at the end of the day, we made it work. There was a lot of stress, though. A lot of stress.
Dillon made a good thing, or made a good.
Dylan made a good thing.
Dillon made a great observation when we were talking about this last week. He said, "What's magical about it," and you kind of alluded to it with how it takes a couple weeks to really connect with them. But these people tell on themselves with enough time, and I think of.
I said that?
I think that was you. Someone
I
said
didn't
it
say
great
that
that
shit.
they tell on themselves.
I wouldn't talk like that. On themselves.
I don't remember who said it, but like,
he said that
for
when they got
example,
eggs.
the guy, this male stripper, what was his name? Johnny. When he's talking, when he's showing the photos, oh, I loved Ellen DeGeneres, and I was at every taping whenever she would come to town. And then he didn't need to, but he just keeps talking, and he's showing the photos and how it makes him happy,
Dude,
and not want to kill himself and whatnot. And then he's seated next to a little girl, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I intentionally plant myself next to children."
Dude,
That's right.
that
So
shit
then
is
they,
fucking nuts.
like,
Yeah,
brother,
yeah.
stop talking, man.
I know. Well, that's Johnny. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Couldn't believe
Yeah.
that.
You know what?
But it also, I'm like, I understand this man because I've been in situations where I've been the misunderstood one.
You just
and
keep
I just
on
keep
going.
talking, and I'm like, no, but I know that it sounds crazy, but trust me, to me it's logical, and
Yeah.
you're the one who's misconstruing it. It's not weird or anything. It was just a smart tactic. that
Exactly.
was employed.
Exactly.
I'm not talking to the little girl. I'm not,
Yeah.
hanging out with her or anything. I just know that it's gonna get me on camera.
That's right. Wow, you have it like word for word
I
perfectly.
I understood him, but also I'm like, I'm not like you, dude.
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I have a few questions. One, how did you guys get releases from everybody who would like kind of like the bystanders who would kind of like step into the scenes and be a part of it? Like, because I know, like I said, you guys made this very intimately. Like, how would you track those people down and be like, "Excuse me, can we get a release form?"
Andy and Rachel
Yeah.
were fucking kings and queens of that shit.
Was there like a quick process where it was just like, because I know that there's a way where you can do it rather than signing something, like if you get filmed saying like I consent to be on this show or whatever.
No, that's not good enough.
Oh,
that was
okay,
not good
okay.
enough. They were like,
Wow.
Go ahead.
no, there. We had our actual forms, like release
Yeah.
forms, and we'd have
And
it
a
on
serious legal team behind you, I assume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once we were done filming with that person, Andy or Rachel would come in and be like, "Hey, can you sign this real quick? Are you okay with this? Are you okay with being on camera and this and that?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure."
But like,
absolutely."
Wait, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say like,
I saw
no.
man.
Say it because my
No,
was
just
gonna
one of the
transition
most
over to that.
impressive feats of producing to me was where I would just we watched this episode together, the Halloween episode, where the guy is what he's talking about Jesus and stuff. He's got his card with him.
Yeah, Philip.
And the fact that he pops in and then you guys go with him,
Dude, I
and
wrote
you
that
were
down. I
at
wrote
his-
that down.
at his apartment complex, and I was like, this is just a feat of great choices, great producing,
But
great
that was,
filmmaking.
that was
that's so many
masterful
people
directing. I felt like
Yes,
because
so many people
because
would've
clearly
just-
you already had that subject, and then did what?
Let him,
It's
let him
okay.
finish.
It's okay. Go ahead.
No. Say it. I'm
We're
hyping
just
you up.
saying this,
Yeah, I know, I
we're
know.
both excited.
Yeah,
We're both very
it's a
excited.
beautiful thing. But
It was just we both felt the same way. I assume where I was just like, oh, I want to see more of that guy. Oh my God, we're seeing more of that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And then he's got a neighbor. I was like,
Yeah.
that was just phenomenal. I hope you guys keep doing more of that where it branches out.
Yes,
Because
yes.
that was just so special.
I literally, because I have a little notes here, just I wrote a few things down, and I wrote down the transition to the guy handing out the flyers was so fucking good. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like he's like, he hands out the flyers, and then it was just so good.
You
Yeah.
guys do a lot of stuff like that with the editing where the next cut or someone says something and you're like, okay, we're going there. That makes me laugh so hard. Like when Danny says, and I'm running for, what was he running for?
City council. Or
City
something.
council.
City council,
He just like is in the middle of a fight with a guy, and that's why I'm running for city council. Cut to the sign on the on the wall.
Dude,
and it's
yes.
like
That's
you guys
right.
just reveal it with this edit, and you go into this whole story, and then he's like, and the nudist colony, and now we're there. It's just
Well, I
it's
love there.
so
I would
good.
even just watch the episode, the white privilege card episode before I came over, and I was watching it with my friend. We were just belly laughing at the cut where it was just like, she was like, he made this viral video of me, and I want him to delete it, and there was just like close up of him hovering over the delete button,
Right.
and he just exits out and pull up how much money he made from it. It was just like cut was so fucking funny. It was just like, no, I'm not gonna delete it. I made $26,000.
Jesus.
That
fucking
episode really stressed. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but that one, I think because they let him into their lives, I felt like there was something I didn't fully understand
Oh,
about.
the racist element.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was confused about because it felt like they were joking, and he like said a joke, and they were like, because it was about the white privilege card,
That's
right?
straight up.
That was the thing.
That's the thing because
He
they
gave them a white privilege card.
So
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
they would joke. It was a black couple
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to a white couple.
They
and
told
then
him he
Jack
could say
and
the
Joanne.
N-word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then they were like, "You gotta give me your white privilege card," like, and that was like a joke they'd say. So he like bought like a gag gift, like a white privilege card,
Yes.
and they were like, "What the fuck?"
because they said what the fuck because literally on that day when he knocked on their door and gave it to them, George Floyd.
Just
Oh,
gonna guess, dude.
no.
Oh, you've got to
Yeah.
be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the day.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
you didn't mention that in the episode, did you?
No.
No,
Why
I-
not?
Well, how can
That's
you,
such a
man?
great
That's
I know,
Nice
but that's a
information.
crazy part of the
that's
story. Wow.
that's
Yeah.
But
hard.
that's
That's a
also
hard choice
'cause
to make.
So many of these people, I find myself going, "Oh, they seem reasonable," but then there's, I'll
That
get to it.
actually
in a
would
minute,
have
but-
helped make me understand why they were so offended by
I
it.
totally get
There
it.
was a missing
absolutely.
piece, but I can imagine trying to include it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Fuck.
no, it seems difficult, but
Wow.
That's a bad decision.
that's the worst
Yeah,
timing
brother.
ever.
What was he thinking?
Yeah, man.
Holy
look, but
I didn't see the news yet.
yeah.
Shit.
Dude, I would assume he didn't.
Yeah,
Like,
they're-
that guy seemed pretty normal, like for the most part, right? Like,
yeah.
no, I don't know.
Yeah.
You have a little
We
smile
don't
on your
have
face.
You know what? It's true. It's like he didn't know.
Mhm.
And they're at the door and they're like, "Do you know what just happened?" He's like, "No." And then she explained that George Floyd and everything.
Well, I'll be taking that card back.
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh no! Oh my gosh!" Like and then Joanne just kind of went off and was like, what an insensitive fucking motherfucker.
And it probably made them realize things, I would assume, that like happened throughout time. It wasn't just one thing. I assume there was like a buildup, and they were like, you know what, this and
now
that, and
noticing,
that, and that.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
God, that is the worst
what a
timing
bummer.
to make
God.
an out of pocket joke.
yeah.
Were
Yeah.
there any instances where
scary.
you wanted? Because so many times I'm like, I wish I could just sit down with these people and mediate.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever do that, or want to do that, or try to do that?
Yeah, that was one of our like kind of decisions. Where like, are we doing it or are we trying to get someone to do it? And ultimately, it obviously came down to let's get someone to mediate this.
Sure.
Why would we do that? You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
it's so brilliant and so magical that in episode 3 with the grass patch, that the arbitrator was the fucking gun salesman.
That's right.
I'm just if I were you guys finding that out, I would have just been like, just
It's exactly
beside
what it was.
myself.
Yeah. I mean, also we were like very new to everything, but
Yeah.
also like it felt like a jackpot. It was like, holy shit, this guy's incredible, but he's also like a fucking mediator.
Yeah.
Holy
Jackpot.
shit.
There must have been kind of a gambling element to this sometimes, where you're just
Yes,
like,
yes.
we're going to it, we have all the right ingredients, let's hope we hit it big.
Yes.
And then you're just there, and it's just happening.
Oh, fuck
that
yeah.
that
I know
must
that
be
there was
so
a lot
amazing.
of strikeouts too. Like I remember there was a scene where Andy was like, "We're flying all the way out there because they're gonna get." There was something with cops, and then they just didn't show up. And then you
Yes.
guys were just out there like,
That's the
"Well,
Montana
now we have
episode.
fucking nothing to film."
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
the Montana episode, we've spent, I think, the longest time filming of the Montana episode. 'Cause we went out maybe 2 or 3 times out there. The second time we went out there, it was like during the winter, and it was the coldest and most fucked up feeling weather-wise. It was like scary cold. And we were filming outside most of the time, and we didn't have that many layers on. And it was like the temperature was like so fucked that if you stood out there for more than 5 minutes, you'd get like frostbite immediately.
Yeah,
Sure. Wow.
And that made it really difficult to film a lot of things. But you know what's funny? A lot of that shit just wasn't in it.
Yeah.
But
That's funny.
Yeah.
Those same it's that episode in particular that really got me, because I don't know if I missed something, but yeah, the whole time with the grass patch, I'm on the side of the woman with the pool, and I'm like, okay, yeah, clearly it's a weird setup. When you look at the land, it's like, okay, yeah, I see that this patch of grass is on the other side of the driveway, and it looks like it should belong to that, but if you look at the city planning, whatever, it's clearly on her side. And then after they got it decided, and then they had that little divider,
Yeah.
I got so fucking pissed at her when she came out with the planters
Yes.
and put them on the other side.
Yeah.
It's like, I understand that you're about to fucking plant these, lady,
Absolutely.
but keep them on your side. Don't kick the fucking hornet's nest with this psycho woman. It's so fucking unnecessary.
Yes.
And it's you're just provoking her, you stupid idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole episode, I'm on her side. I'm like, oh, she's the rational one. She's clearly, But then it's like, oh no, I can see that you've probably been instigating little things like this the entire time.
Absolutely. Dude, I love how passionate. Love how passionate
I
you
want
got
to talk about the CGI in the show. It is
Yeah.
so good. And I've known about this for a while, and I knew the concept neighbors. And the second I saw the first episode where you're in space, you go into planet Earth, I was like, oh, I didn't know it was going to be this. It just clicked immediately, where I was like, this is cosmic. This is also specifically America. It's about a problem with America right now. And the CGI does so much to It's also so well done, but it does so much to tie in the whole tone of everything. I specifically love the moment where you go into the eye of
Absolutely.
what's her name again?
The lady with
Alexa.
the wall.
Yeah.
I love her.
I was
That
just
poor
thinking about
woman.
that today because that was the episode I watched.
Yes,
I know.
And
I love
the-
her in that episode.
Well, one thing I want to call out is that the endings of every episode feel so fucking powerful. Like
yeah,
the way that, because even if things aren't resolved, like the way that the music is amazing. Shout out to Max.
Max.
right?
Max
Did an
incredible
unbelievable job. But like the way it crescendos at the end, visually,
Yeah.
audibly,
Yeah.
Narratively,
Yeah.
it's such a satisfying.
Yeah.
It feels like you watched a whole film, like in every episode. And that was one where I was just like, was like half doing something. I was like, make myself food, and I looked over. I was like, oh my god! Like they go into the eye, and then it was like that whole chakra
Yeah.
thing. So first off, shout out to Steve Smith who did the
Yes.
opening.
Yep.
Did he do that part too?
I believe so.
he did.
Yeah, I think he did.
Where did
I
that
think.
idea come from?
Yeah, here's a crazy thing.
Wait, can I guess? Because I think I
ahead.
know.
Okay.
Because I love this movie. Is it from Night on Earth? The Jim Jarmusch movie?
Here's the thing.
Is that what your guess was? Oh,
I know.
My dad created that idea.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, yeah.
The
He's
brothers
like,
and the dad.
What specifically?
he's like, you should go into her eye, and it travels, and then it goes out of Jeff's eye, and then he's just sitting there, and he goes, huh, and he just reads his newspaper.
And
Yeah.
it was perfect that it was that episode too, because that's the one episode where I'm just like, I love both y'all,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of on both your sides.
Exact- I felt
Like
the same way. I was like-
Really, I cared for
Yes.
both of them
God,
a lot.
Also, for anyone who hasn't seen this show, it's hard to think of any other show that has so many laughs per minute.
Uh-huh.
It's so
The
like
editing
because
is insane.
well, the editing, the subjects, like you can't write this stuff, and like we were watching Scary Movie the other night.
Yeah.
I think I was just like, it's just fun. There's like comedy movies of being like, oh, that movie's great. It's like a laugh per minute. Like this show feels like a laugh every 15 seconds, and it's like within the cuts, and it's with everything.
and it's more gratifying because it's reality.
yes.
You're
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, okay. It kind of validates this moment where I think a lot of us are like, what's going on? Like, what are these
Right.
people that are online and like, and then you see them and you're like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Like it is
these
this-
people vote.
Yeah.
right?
These
Sure.
But in
Right,
that
assume they
episode,
vote.
the amount of times that he said, "This looks like Saddam
Osama bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden's," he said that probably 19 times.
Yes, I
it's
love
so fucking
every
funny.
single time I
he-
fucking
he-
light up when he says
And
that.
then it just shows him like looking it up. He's like, "It looks like this." It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, because he kept saying it over and over again, and I was like looking at Harrison Dillon. I was like, there was like a moment where I was like, guys, this is incredible that he's like he keeps bringing up Bin Laden, and I was like, I asked, I was like, hey,
Pakistan.
yeah, I was like, hey Jeff, could you actually look up on your computer Bin Laden's compound and show
Nice.
us,
Yeah.
you know,
Good
and
move,
yeah,
man.
he was absolutely so excited to show us. He's like, look at these walls.
Yeah.
His little grandson too.
Oh, that
why
was
are
awesome.
you- Yes.
Why are you mad?
He was
Fantastic.
so
Hey.
pure. Yeah, he
He's
was
a
That's-
great
like,
grandfather.
he's like, I don't really care about the wall. I think it's
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
He's
that-
like, no. He's like, is it illegal? He's like, yeah, it's illegal. He's like, oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then maybe you shouldn't have the wall.
Yeah.
Dude,
Shoot.
that was all him.
Yeah.
We didn't fucking need to talk to him. That was just like,
Dude,
we're like, hey, how about you guys want to play chess? Like that was Jeff's idea. It's like,
Uh-huh.
hey, because they usually do play chess together all the time, which is really sweet. But and yeah, the kid just fucking goes off. And yeah, he seems very you see it. It's what it is. Yeah.
The just the storytelling in the show and like the restraint. I mean, it's a fucking fast paced show, but like the restraint and the unraveling of stuff is so well done. Like revealing that woman is fucking insane. Like it's probably like 10 minutes into the episode where. Because you didn't know that she's into all that weird alien shit.
Hey, who's to say she's insane?
Sorry,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
insane. Sorry, not insane.
Well-
But that she practices these weird things. Like, because, it started with him being like, yeah, I looked up her website. Like, I don't know. It's like, sounds like some weird stuff. But then you get to her talking about it and she's like, so this is me. And she's pointing at the two pictures of the aliens. She's like, so this is me, apparently. And then this is me.
Apparently, yeah.
And you're just like, whoa, lady,
Yeah.
what?
And then
Yeah.
she's got the guy,
Yeah.
the architect, that is like making it spiritually sound, like on the
Yes.
right
Or
coordinates and
spiritual
everything.
Architect. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic!
look
So good.
like
We can cut whatever you want.
no.
out of here,
Yeah. I mean, look, film. filming with her for so long and her explaining to us about all the alien stuff and how she's an alien and she's in a skin suit for a while, I then actually, like, I was like, hey guys, I'll be honest, I think I'm like starting to actually believe her.
Yeah.
How many of you felt that way?
I think I was just the first one to just say it. And then, I think after a while, they're like, you know what? Yes, but Andy was like, yeah, but fuck that. No, there's no way.
Well, I heard your other producer. I'm sorry, I forget her name. I heard her say she believes her.
Rachel. Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel
Great
loves
job,
Alexa.
Rachel.
I love
Yeah.
Alexa. I love her so much. She's seriously the best. Like,
Is she? She's cool.
she's the fucking best. We would show up early mornings, going to her house, and she'd have like a whole what do you call, like, just like food. She'd have food like prepared for
Charcuterie
us,
and shit, yeah.
like tacos and shit.
Yeah.
She's like, eat up, and we're like, oh, almost feels
She
like
put some alien powder on that shit.
Yeah.
You're like, I believe her.
Yeah.
I just saw her be an alien.
I believe her.
She's sprinkling DMT on that.
I'm like, okay, what's next? I look in the mirror, my eyes like this way. You know?
The guy, who Sam would probably really get a kick out of, and I wish I knew if he had any neighbor disputes. I doubt that he does. But my old acid dealer who massaged
the
me. And stuff,
massager.
yeah.
He massaged you?
It's a whole story, man. But yeah, the guy who used to sell me acid, still does sometimes, is a funeral director. He's like 5'5", a little mousy guy, older guy. He's probably in his 60s now. Really into Bitcoin, a Republican, divorced, doesn't talk to his kids or his daughters or his wife anymore because they're liberals. Which was the first big shock. I was like, oh, wait. Oh,
wow.
And he's really into Burning Man, and he kept insisting on giving me a massage. And I just, one day I was like, you know what? Fuck it. He keeps asking me for it. So he came over and he gave me a massage on like a Wednesday night.
Where
On a
did
Wednesday
he
night?
massage you? Did you lay down?
He
Were
brought
you-
his table and he
Oh
did it
fuck!
in
Like
my
a for
apartment.
real.
So good.
And he was like, you mind if I change? And I said, yeah, sure. And he came out of my bathroom in a kimono, and I was like, all right,
I was
cool,
gonna
man.
guess a kimono.
All right, awesome. And yeah, he fully got on my back when I was on my stomach and was like,
Was it a good massage?
straddling me. It was, I think. I mean, I remember it being pretty good. But then thereafter, he started sending me pretty sexually explicit
Oh,
texts
no.
saying how much he, in particular, I know it's an eye roll, but it was real. He was really into my feet, and just was like, oh man, I just, what?
Show the camera.
I do have really nice feet.
Those
sure.
are gorgeous feet.
I have great feet,
Yeah.
but he just was really, really into, and I'm not the kind of person to be like, stop. That I'm uncomfortable. I was just like, oh yeah, it's not really my thing, but I'm
Right.
glad that you got a kick out of it.
Yeah.
And he'll still occasionally text me. He encouraged me to get on OnlyFans and start live streaming. Oh, all kinds of guys they jerk off on camera, and you could make a lot of money. And I've asked him many times. I'm like, Mike, you're not gay? And he's like, no, I'm not gay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I know. And I know.
Wow.
And he's just an endlessly fascinating person. And he used to live down in, I don't remember what city, in LA County, but he had to leave to go live on his parents' farm in like Ohio to take care of them. Kentucky, I think, because they
Holy
were
shit.
dying. And they've since died, and he just lives on this farm out there by himself.
Wow.
Wow.
Really, really
Interesting character.
interesting character.
Yeah, I hope he's
all
doing
over the
well.
place. I talk to him every few months. He'll send me
Okay.
Bitcoin videos, like some crackpot on YouTube who's got 2,000 views. Like, everything's gonna collapse, and Bitcoin will be the only safe. He's one of those guys.
I see. Well, he's all the way out in Kentucky, so I guess that
Living on a farm.
adds up.
I'll ask him if he's got any
Neighbor issues, hey.
disputes.
Because you guys are looking right
You
now,
never
right?
know, man.
We are looking heavy.
Can I ask how's
absolutely.
that going?
It's so far so good.
Do you have hundreds of
um,
submissions?
I can't attest to that, but we got a couple really good ones.
Nice.
I do have a. Is this your first foray into television?
Yeah,
Like, what were you doing before this? Professionally.
just acting. acting.
wow, nice.
Yeah. And I still
a great actor.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I still want to act and shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just like doing friends short films and all that.
That Subway Takes thing, I think you got.
That was
you
so
really
good.
got a lot of people. You really sold it.
I hope I did.
You did,
know,
you
that's-
did.
Wait, what? I
uh,
haven't seen this. Are you doing
You
an
know Subway
impression?
Takes, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's Harrison and Dylan. And
Making fun of it.
By the way, we've
No.
all said 100% quite a lot. I've been saying it a lot lately, and I keep going, God, it's like the fucking
People are
guy."
noticing. They're
Saying
probably
100%.
leaving comments.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Subway Takes.
Everybody leave a comment saying 100%.
100%.
Everyone's coming.
the 100
100%.
emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels so good. I'm gonna try not to say it now, but
Yeah,
go ahead.
I've
You,
tried.
yeah, I do know. You go 100%.
Yeah, I'm doing the
you
exact-
accentuate the 100%.
I literally did it last
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
We were at a party, and as I was talking to somebody, I was like, I'm trying not to say it anymore
Yeah.
because I'm acting exactly like that guy.
I'll say 1,000%.
I'll say
Wow.
1,000,000,000%.
Wow, 1,000,000,000%.
No way.
I'm gonna say 50%.
50 billion.
50%.
50%.
Yeah.
50%.
You're half
50%.
chub. You're half
I'm
chub.
half in there.
Yeah.
100%
No, they did a Subway Takes. Also, check out the Subway Takes episode. It's very
Yeah, go
fun.
ahead. Check it out.
It's
yeah,
Harrison and Dylan did a Subway Takes interview, and then it gets interrupted by Sam doing the bit of the "Stop filming me" guy. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm filming you guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It becomes an episode of Neighbors, basically. It's
Oh,
very fun.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Cool, this guy's filming right now.
Yeah.
Is he a part of your thing?
He's not part of my team. Is he part of your team?
No, I never. Could you like not film right now? We're in the middle of doing this. It's okay.
It's okay. You guys got it. I can film.
No, I don't think that you should, right?
It's just hard for me to like think.
You know what? Yeah, that is my take. This is a problem. Oh, and then the show is a problem. Great. Get the f out of here.
When was that? When did that go out?
A month ago?
Yeah, I would say like
Wow.
a month ago. Yeah.
Boy, that Subway Takes guy really ascended. He seems to have a whole media apparatus behind it now.
Yeah.
You know,
don't
an
know.
agent. Oh, yeah, for sure. With all the publicity and the Vanity Fair, you know.
No, he's
He's doing very well.
Profiles?
He's doing extremely well. Like
Yeah.
also socially, he's doing it fucking incredibly well.
Yeah.
We were just like walking with him on the street, and then like someone just like on a bike stopped. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, are you the Subway Takes guy?
Yeah.
Are you Korean? You know? He's like, yeah. He's like, can I get a picture with you? It was just cool to see that in public. I was like, wow, fuck yeah,
Nice guy.
nice guy, like,
heard he's a nice
incredible guy.
I love that story about Kamala Harris.
Oh, I know. I love that.
Why? What's the
Wait,
story?
what
God.
He
happened?
brought it. It was his only Subway Takes interview that they didn't put out because he said it was just fucking weird.
It was going to damage her
It was
campaign.
political.
Yeah, he said it was going to make her look. No, he's
Oh.
done political.
No,
stuff,
but like a politician not being their true
Her
self.
Yeah,
initial
but
take was what? That
that
taking your
bacon
shoes off?
is a topic.
No,
that bacon
but
bits
as a
is
seasoning. No.
Is a, yeah.
So she was like, I want to do this take about taking your shoes off on the airplane or something. And he's like, yeah, great. And then her team gave her one. And she's like, they're like, we're going with this. And it was that bacon is a seasoning. And I think the whole time they're doing it, he was like, what the fuck?
He's like, what does that mean? And she like couldn't explain it. He's like, okay.
Oh no!
And then it's like, all right. That was the episode. He's like, all right, we're
Yeah.
not putting that out.
All right, enough about this fucking Subway
My hot
Takes
take:
guy.
you should vote for me for president.
Do you guys have any
Yeah.
hot Subway takes?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to know if you've
I
had
did
any.
have one. I thought about this the other day.
Mm.
Oh,
Standing up to wipe is not a good idea.
No, I'm trying to remember what it
Everybody
was.
does that as a dang fool.
it actually did involve the bathroom. I think.
Good.
What was it? I think it was something about how bathrooms that have a urinal and a toilet,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a waste. You only need one toilet.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need
Sure.
a urinal and a toilet
Wait,
because a
so-
toilet does both.
Like at a bar or something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, true. Right.
Wait, I'll do a movie.
That's if you go in there with your girlfriend.
I'll
Or
do
your
a
boy,
movie
or your
one.
boy who pees sitting
I'll do a
down.
movie one because we're on Cinnamon.
Mm.
Get tech companies out of the fucking movies.
Yeah.
It's making it not sexy. No one wants
What,
to
like,
be in a thing
about
produced by
them?
fucking.
Amazon?
No, everything
Oh,
like
about- yeah,
Project
produced
Hail
by them.
Mary, which we were just talking about. Like it's produced basically by Jeff Bezos. Like it just makes the whole thing not
Yeah.
That
hot.
is crazy.
It's not hot anymore. It's
No.
freaking dorky. Fuck
That is
this.
very dorky.
It's worse than dorky actually.
Wait, so
It's
did
malicious.
everyone here see Hail Mary?
Mhm.
I did not.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. What did you guys think?
I actually
I
really I had low
enjoyed it.
expectations and I was going off about how much I liked it on our recent episode and we got all these hate comments.
Yeah, I was
'cause
driving
I'm-
with Dylan yesterday. I was like, "Did you see all the bad comments?"
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
"No."
So I was qualifying it because I knew that like at least people whose taste I align with would probably be like, "Come on, man, it's like cringe or whatever." So I'm saying I know it's like millennial cringe or whatever, but I thought it was really good and blah blah blah. All the comments are like, "Fuck you, it's
He's
not
like, yeah,
millennial
what-
cringe."
what is this,
bitch.
the
What
whiny
does that
bitch
mean?
podcast?
Yeah, what is this, the whiny bitch podcast?
It's
I was
so
like, I
fucking
literally
funny.
am saying it's good.
You know, I
You got a good radio voice. The two of you could do sports radio.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
you what?
Talk extra low with this point you're gonna take.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's
I
pretty
mean,
good, man.
Yeah. I mean, Project Hail Mary. I guess.
You don't have.
No, I want to hear what you had to say.
No. You know what?
Keep it low, please.
It was so long.
Yeah, it was really
so
long.
long.
Yeah.
And also, like, if you're not in those chairs that fucking recline, get the fuck out of that theater.
That's a
right
take of mine.
now.
Make movies shorter. They don't need to be that
100%.
long. They
I think
don't
someone's done
need
that
to
one.
be that
2 hours
long.
tops.
Yeah, someone
Yeah,
did
yeah,
do
yeah.
that one, right? Yeah. And
Sam,
I agree.
I want to ask a question that's very like what do they call that? Media circuit. You know?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a dispute with a neighbor?
You know what? My neighbor currently,
Ooh.
there's no dispute, okay? There's no dispute. But I'd like to have a relationship with my neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like this... She's just like a single woman that she just does yoga and whatnot. But she... I don't know if she hears some shit through the wall in my apartment that she doesn't like to hear, which I'm usually doing nothing other than maybe gaming a little bit. She doesn't want to look at me in my eye. She doesn't like to even say hello.
She sounds like she might be on the spectrum. Maybe. Is she Australian, perchance?
That's a great... I have never heard her voice.
Whoa.
I say, hey, how are you? And then there's like one time where she like look at me and she goes... And then keep going.
Does
Yeah,
she
she
speak
sounds-
English?
Yeah, she's on the spectrum.
She
bro.
sounds
You
like
think
she's on the
so?
spectrum, yeah. Or
I
high.
had
She's
something-
just high every time she sees you. She's like, oh,
She's
fuck.
blasted.
This
She's
reminded me.
taking
I don't
1,000
think
milligrams.
I don't think this is quite a neighbor dispute, but when I very first moved to New York in like 2016, there was a homeless woman that lived right at our entrance, and I'd have to sometimes, unfortunately, literally like walk over her, and if someone left it ajar, she would open the door and start banging on my door all the time. And I was literally in New York for 1 week, and I was subleasing a room, and I was waiting on 2 people to move into the big room. And one night she did it. I looked through the fucking peephole. She's staring, looking all frightening, and saying that she was gonna come in. And I was like, God damn. I took a shower. I went to my room. I'm changing, and then suddenly I hear something in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my God, she got in. Fuck. And I get out, I start
No.
banging on the door. I was like, I'm sorry, you can't be in here. Like, what are you doing? I have to call the police. I don't know, just get out of here. And the person inside is just like mumbling and really scared.
In your house.
It's my new roommate. It's
Oh
this
my
like 40-year-old Indian couple, and it's the guy's wife, and she's just like, it's her first impression of me, and I'm like, I'm calling the fucking cops. I'm banging on it.
Wait, what made you immediately think that it was?
Because I saw her at the door literally like an hour before,
wow.
and I was like,
And
she
then,
got in
and
somehow.
then at your house, your last house here.
Oh yeah,
you
I had a
fucking-
woman living in my garage who called herself Kim K, and we were
Wait,
cool.
was it the Kim K?
No,
Yeah,
no.
Kim K
She ended up being chill. Like one time I shaved my head. And I hadn't seen her in like a year, and she made her way back again into our backyard. And I was like, hey, you can't be here. And she was like, I know. You look good. And I was like, thanks, you too. And she's like, bye. So that was chill.
I had a neighbor try to attack me when I lived in downtown.
Really?
I remember
I
that.
had this cursed. The apartment next door to mine was cursed because the guy who lived there before was this fucking weird, shady, like pill popping guy who always brought escorts over.
Mhm.
Like
wow.
he would always walk
That's
up with
so
like,
downtown Los
yeah,
Angeles.
but he was
yeah.
like a normal kind of quiet guy. Always brought in like a different tall, pretty like beautiful woman in like high heels and like a leather thing. And I was like, okay, this guy's like creeped me out. He ended up moving out. He would like fucking throw a dog toy, and it was the walls were paper thin, and it was like loft room, so it was cement. So it was like if he had like a dog bone, he was just like chucking it on the ground, whatever.
And you would just hear that.
All day long.
Yeah,
It just it would be like, it would jump scare me every fucking 15 seconds.
Did he have a dog?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just in there.
Dude, and I
Right.
went over to his apartment one time. I have a photo of it because he like invited me. I had like a date over or something. He invited us. I was like, sure, let's just go check it out. And we went over, and his fucking toothbrush was like, it was a electric.
Yeah.
And you know when like you like brush your teeth and you set it down, then like the toothbrush or
Yeah.
the toothpaste dries. It was like 6 months of dried toothpaste.
God.
It was like the whole thing was made up of dried toothpaste.
Oh my God.
But anyway, after he moved out, a new person moved in, and they were clearly insane, and they started putting all their stuff outside on our atrium that you'd like walk, like the outside, kind of like walkway. We'd walk over, and then it kept piling up. Whereas like literally all of this person's belongings were out on the atrium, and we're like, this is fucking weird. And then we'd hear them just next door, just like screaming and just like, and then throwing things across the room. And like I said, I have paper thin walls with concrete floors, like this.
Right.
And it was so fucking loud. And then we'd hear them outside my window, and we'd like look through, and I was like, oh, they were like, yeah, so we're here, and we're in downtown, and I was like, oh, okay, they're like on the phone or something, whatever. I'm just tripping out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, and I can see inside their apartment, and I'm like, I'm literally listening to them like around the other side of the door. And I used to have these chains that like I had hung plants from.
Sure.
And they were like, and I can see the chains where he tortures her. And they do the child slavery, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
And this guy's paying like $18.50 a month.
Yeah. No, and then we had some allies who lived like so I'm right here, he lives right next door, but then on the other side of the atrium, these people's window looked directly into his. So I would be like, can you send me they were like, his window's wide open. And I'm like, can you send me a video? And he would just be like frantically like walking around, and then there was like in the video helicopters were flying over, and he's just like, come get me, like it truly on some insane shit. And then
sounds like meth.
And then and then me and my ex were in bed at like 10 a.m. one morning, and I often like didn't lock my door, like sometimes just because it was like, I'm on the top floor of like a building, I'm like in the corner. Thankfully I fucking locked my door, because we wake up, I'm butt naked in bed, and I just hear him next door just screaming, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I hear him just rip open the door, that's right at the end of the atrium. Wow. And then he goes to this was out of nowhere, goes to my door, grabs it, and starts fucking yanking on my door. Man. And then I like immediately called the building, and I was like, I'm moving the fuck out of here. Like, well, I'd also been complaining to the building for like the 2 weeks of time that this shit was going down.
Yeah. You can call the police?
Oh yeah, we did, and they came, and he did get arrested one time, and then he got or I think he just got detained and then brought back. But then I was like talking to the building, and I was like, you literally have to evict this guy. Like, look at the fucking atrium. Look, he's literally attacking the. And they were like, legally we can't. And I was just like, all right, well, I'm moving. I'm breaking my lease, and you can't fucking.
And you weren't hanging people by chains. You weren't.
No. I was thinking about it.
That's a great question, Dylan.
I was not doing that, but yeah, that was my only like big neighbor beef.
My hot Subway take, because you got me with the toothbrush. I too. Do you guys use the electric toothbrush?
Yeah.
I now
life changing.
I just got one, and it's fucking incredible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anytime I go over to someone's house, I am irked, slightly miffed, to see that everybody by default, when they're done, they put it back on the charging thing. No. You don't need to do that. I charge mine like once every 2 weeks.
That's right. Good.
Because it lets you know. It goes beep beep beep.
Yeah.
And it's time to charge. And then I'm like,
but
okay.
It's a nice holder.
Yeah, but it's overkill. You don't need to do that.
Also, they just stand up anyway.
And you got the plug there and everything.
But also, on the topic of the schmutz of the toothpaste, every single time I use it, I take off the brush head, I run it under the water, I run the whole unit under the water, and I set them on a towel to dry off.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do the same exact
thing.
thing.
I'm starting tonight.
I'm the only one that does it analog, old school way, no electric.
Guys,
normal.
I thought of
Dan, no joke.
I will get it. I will. $1 million idea. Also, another hot take.
$1 million idea.
Water flossers are great.
Yeah, sure.
Schmutzless toothpaste.
How does that work?
Oh, what are you talking about? Water, man?
Anyways,
like a gel, like
you
a
ever used a water flosser?
100% didisagree.
Have you ever used a water flosser?
A toothpaste that doesn't do all that crap. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's called the shower. The shower head's my water flosser.
Fuck.
You ever used a water flosser?
God damn! I think you guys are gonna freaking hug me.
No, that
I have not used a water flosser, but I know through.
Have you ever used one?
No, with the little clear fucking tube that you go.
It just goes, and then you just put a little bit of mouthwash in there.
Vodka.
No. But
Ooh.
do you?
It
But
works
do you
so
use
much better
real
than-
fucking?
Yeah, I use real floss, but
and that too.
no, I don't have a water flosser currently. I've had one in the past.
But if you have a water flosser, you don't need to do the flossing anymore?
No,
you
no,
just do that
it's
thing?
better than flossing because you
Seriously.
you just spray all of your fucking shit there and it gets.
I just want to think
Wow.
I could put it in my mouth. It shoots shit into it and then sucks it all out. And then just all of my little bits and
It's
pieces
like when you're at the
go into
dentist,
a
and then
freaking
you-
trap. Yeah.
Oh man,
Exactly.
It's so weird when they say spit into it. I'm like, oh, do it.
Yeah.
Oh, do it.
That's a good sound.
Yeah.
Oh, do it. I
Yeah.
gotta stop going to my current dentist because I don't like his hair and I don't like that they. I don't. He
Wow.
shouldn't. He
Arbitrary.
needs to stop. He's a
Ben's
guy.
the king of arbitrary.
What?
Nothing.
He had first of all two things. He's an inverse blinker.
Excuse me.
Wait, how does that work?
So he's one of the guys
does
that
that
goes
mean?
like this. He talks to you with his eyes closed and then opens them for a second and like
Wait,
goes
that's
like that.
awesome. I've
Yeah,
never
yeah,
heard
yeah.
of reverse blinking.
So-
It's like a
fuck.
Curb
Yeah, yeah,
Enthusiasm
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That is
And,
so
and then
funny.
he's
That's fucking awesome.
he's bald. He's like Steve Bald. Shout out to Steve.
Shout
who's
out
not
Steve.
here
Shout out
today.
Steve had better
RIP.
things to do.
He's
He
bald,
died, right?
but he like, and he doesn't put it in a ponytail. He just has like a disgusting
He looks
kind
like
of
a fucking creep.
Like a rat
yeah.
tail. Or
got
I
a
hope my
theory
dentist
about-
doesn't.
I got a theory
fucking-
about people that like look at your body too much, like doctors and dentists. Like
Mhm.
you're thinking about teeth and the body, you just end up becoming like this weird body pervert. You're just like this weird tooth guy, and it's like you end up getting the weird hair, or your skin goes gray, and you're like, yeah, your blood's good. It's fucking. You guys are scary. Dan's making a weird face.
He's
but it's
also
like-
got a little. They also have a spit sink, and I don't like that. Where it's like, okay, I want them to use water and suction it out, but when they're every couple minutes where they're like, okay, time to rinse, they give you a little cup and spit in the sink. Disgusting. I don't want to fucking
like
do
that
that
either.
because I can see it all in there after I
I-
spit it out.
I had a dentist once that was like, by the way, he did like a scan. I went to several after and it was fine. He did the X-ray and he was like, "Oh, we got to do this. He was saying all the shit, and I was like, I felt like I was being scammed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked and he had a Band-Aid and he was like, "Yeah, I got a mole removed recently." I was like, "This guy's obsessed with removing shit." I was like, I'm going somewhere else. This guy's gonna be like, everything's a problem.
Dylan, you're gonna
you,
love
man.
this.
Get out of my face.
I got a craniosacral massage.
I've done this.
Whoa,
What
that
the hell
sounds
is
so
that?
nice.
No,
yesterday.
It's like a head scratch?
not
It's
as
a
nice.
scam.
Yeah, it's not. Well,
It's a scam.
It's
when I went to
it's
the scam.
Reiki adjacent.
Yes.
Oh,
You know,
they go.
He touched me, but it was a lot of just like holding my. He was really. I liked it because it was actually. If anything, I did it to like calm down. And for an hour, I was just laying there, and a guy was holding my head.
Is he
and
Chinese?
Like, holding my white guy.
Did he have like an energy handout?
I don't know. I had my eyes closed, but
Crystals?
no. But when I've never met the guy before, and I opened the door to the thing, and it's just me and him in there, and he has a massive bandage over one eye, like from a fresh injury, and I'm immediately like, okay, do I ask? I didn't.
Oh.
But he also didn't say anything the whole time. He didn't be like, "Oh, sorry about this." Yeah, I've got this
That's
massive distracting. It's a fresh bandage, and it just was a very funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I would have been like, "What happened?"
A first introduction to someone. If I've got a massive bandage on my face, I'm going, "Hey, cat scratched me." Sorry about this.
That's like either he's like shy or he's like alpha as fuck. You know what I mean?
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you guys
or
ever
just
been to
like,
a head
yeah,
spa?
Head spa?
Yeah,
No.
it's fantastic.
Is that Chinese? By the way,
probably. Probably.
By the way, I love
this guy?
Chinese. I love China.
Have you been to China?
No, I want to go
Let's
so
all go.
bad.
What's for?
Let's go.
Honestly, I've been once, and I know a Chinese guy who lives there.
Really?
Yes, I went to Shenzhen
China trip.
2 years ago. I still need to finish the video that I
Yo, there's so
shot.
many people there.
A billion.
True
of them.
that.
There's a lot of.
I went to
the.
the. I went to the. Sorry, Dan. I went to the. What do you call it? The counterfeit mall. They've got an entire
oh, fuck
mall.
Yeah.
6 levels.
And
Yeah.
the shit works just as good.
Every a fake. Well, because they all work in the factories and then just like manufacture a few on the side.
So it's
Fantastic.
literally the same shit.
But it's not. There's an
Yeah.
uncanny valley
It's like-
aspect
it's
to
like,
all of it.
It's like Adidas, but it's like a DDD.
Yes, but
It's like,
like,
it's like
to one of
Apple,
those
but
in
it's a
Thailand.
pair.
Yeah.
I'm talking like
Yeah, like iCarly,
no, but I'm
yeah.
talking
Yeah,
like
exactly.
iPhones and Apple Watches and all, and with the packaging and everything, and they're like, oh yeah, it's fake, but they show you and
They
it
tell
like,
you it's fake.
yes,
Yeah.
and it works, and it's dirt shoes. Oh, they're $50, and I'm like, what the? And it works, and you know they're pairing AirPods to it and shit. Fake watches, bags.
What's the holdup on the video?
I need to just sit down and like edit. I've got it all in a time. Maybe I should do it with you or something. Because I
just
want
give it to me.
Because it takes like a
Yeah.
turn, and I'm naked in it and stuff.
Just give
and-
me the footage.
That's
Oh,
even
that video
better.
was from
Yeah,
fucking
that's even
years
better.
ago.
a
Yeah.
couple years ago.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
thinking of the first class video.
Yeah, yeah,
That's,
yeah. Did you ever put that out?
No, but I also reshot a new one on that. But anyway, what were you gonna say?
I don't remember what I was talking about at this point.
Chinese.
Oh, head
Yeah,
spa.
Chinese.
I was gifted a trip to the head spa, and because I get dandruff sometimes,
Same.
and I had bad dandruff at the time, and they lay you down, they put one of those endoscopic cameras on your scalp, and they show, so this is what your scalp looks like right now, and it literally just looks like a snowy forest. It looks fucking crazy.
Whoa.
And they lay you down, and then they like just massage your head. They go and they like scrape it all out. They
Wow.
massage it. It's like so fucking nice. And then afterwards, they sit you down. They do the endoscopic camera. And it just looks like skin.
Yeah.
They're like, we literally removed every single bit of your
Then
dandruff.
they accidentally pause the video. It's like it's some other guy's scalp.
Yeah. They're like, oh, whoops. Like, oh shit. They slide it.
yeah.
Does anybody else have any questions for Sam about the television show on HBO called Neighbors?
No questions. I just gotta say, good job, brother.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
It's
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
I
I'm so
couldn't
glad
recommend it
there's no-
more. It's
Yeah,
such a fucking
same. It's
funny,
so
good,
good.
Good.
amazing
Thank
show.
you. Thank you.
Gripping.
Oh, I did ask it, but like as a joke kind of before. But when I asked, but the first question or the first anecdote I said was when I talked to Harrison. He's like, yeah, I want to do a show about neighbors, blah blah.
Mhm.
And then finding out how involved you were, like at what point? Because from what I'm aware, like Steve, basically inquired to Harrison about
Yeah.
doing something, and
Yeah.
then he was like, yeah, I want to do. So at what point did it become like the brothers Fishman kind of taking the charge?
I did sort of a video compilation of neighbors fighting with each other. And to be honest, a lot of those videos were from the UK, which the UK has some fucking
Dude, Neighbors
crazy
UK?
shit.
Guys gotta try.
Wow,
No,
this
no,
is
no.
gonna be make it global.
That was our whole plan. I said, hey, we got to go to different countries and
Yes.
each season.
Oh my God, Neighbors India.
Think of that.
Yeah.
Neighbors.
I got chills. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Neighbors
I was like,
Tokyo.
whoa.
Exactly. That was
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
point of
You
my
guys are gonna be fucking
grandiose,
billionaires.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But UK would be like that. Ideally, would be like, oh, second season. But it's
Yeah.
like, at this point, it's fine, whatever. It's all good. But I created this compilation, and then I we have this little thing where I'm like, I'm pretty sure I came up with the name Neighbors,
Mhm.
and then Harrison's like, I don't know if I remember that.
Mhm.
I'm like, dude, it's frustrating. But at this point, I'm like, we both came up with the fucking
Yes.
idea.
Yeah.
Like, we both came up with the fucking name and everything. But
Do you have that access to that compilation still?
possibly somewhere.
And here it is.
Send it to me if you have
Yeah,
it.
yeah. There is
put it on
one
the screen.
video in it that's like I don't know if it's UK or like fucking Scotland or Ireland, but there was like a sort of like a fence dispute or like a clothing wire thing on like closer to this one guy's side, and this guy has a fucking like hacksaw in his hand, and he's like, take it down. Take it fucking down, And the guy's like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do that, I'm doing like Australian too. Yeah.
Well, it sounded like Manchester or like
exactly.
Glasgow or something.
Relax, all right. Here, let me riff.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep going. No, keep going.
And he's like-
I'm enjoying it. Please keep going.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna fucking take that down, and he's like,
That has got to come off of that. That post has got to come
Tell you what, you said
That
that
out.
you said that we don't do anything for you because you're elderly. I am going to give you a donation of some timber. You can have that bit of timber. That's my donation to the elderly fund. It's not even attached.
We'll get all of them out, please.
Leave it alone!
and he does a full swing, pretty much at him, and it cuts the wire and it like skims his face, and he's like, and they both look at each other in silence. And they're like, I can't believe you did this. Yeah. It was like, oh fuck.
That sounds amazing.
You know?
Well, that reminds me, you know, the Vietnam vet and the fucking stripper guy, how paranoid each guy was that the other was going to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
There are incidents where people actually do fuck. There's video of it. There was like
daily,
a famous
like
one.
daily, probably.
It is.
Sure,
It is
but
an everyday thing.
Dude, there was. I'm sure you guys have seen it. There was one where these. There was a big fat guy and his son or something, and they're giving
yes,
shit to their
yes.
neighbors in the alley, and they're like, "You're not gonna fucking do it. You're not gonna shoot me." And they shoot and kill the fucking neighbor
over dumpster, over trash.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
I know exactly which one. It's this guy's wife is filming with her husband, and they're filming this father and son. The father is much larger than the son, but they both have. I believe the son has a shotgun in his hand, and the dad has a pistol, and pretty much, I mean, it's fucked up. But like that husband from the wife was like, "What are you gonna do? Yeah, go ahead, shoot me. Let's see what happens." And they do. They fucking shoot him, and he dies.
There's another one where there's it's like Ring camera footage over a garage, and you see the guy just like walk over with his gun.
I that is probably one of the that scarred me, honestly. I think for life, that video. It's during the winter, and it's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
snow. It's over shoveling snow, and this couple walks out, and they're arguing with their neighbor that lives alone. And I think he is a vet. He's a veteran, and a young veteran. And they're arguing, and basically, I think something similar where he's like, "Hey, what are you gonna fucking shoot me?"
Yeah.
And he goes back in his garage, and he gets his rifle, and he comes out, and he murders them both.
Dude.
And like straight up, it is one of the most horrific videos I've ever seen. I actually don't want to keep talking about it. It's actually
sure.
Well,
do you guys have security stuff going forward on season 2? Are you going to plan on like having someone there with you?
It's a great question. That's probably too much money.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. You know, we've always worried that we might get shot and whatnot, and
or at least witness something terrible.
Yeah, and partly to avoid that, we just still make good relationships with these people, and that is from truth. You know, we already do that prior, but yeah, I mean, it's a good way to not get shot as well if they distrust us or whatever. But
do you think your worldview has changed at all from before you did this to now?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think our country is very much divided, and that's always been a thing, but still very much so. I mean, you know what it is? It makes me sad that people have to live next to each other, hating each other, and living next to each other for years, their whole life,
and potentially have so much in common.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I feel like something I learned at an early age is like befriend your neighbors. Like, you know, I remember Harrison's subway take was don't be friends with your neighbors, but it's like you want to be like on good terms with your neighbors, because that's, I mean, I feel like everyone knows that, but like, yeah, it is crazy that it's a show based around when that doesn't go right, you know?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Anyway, don't get
well,
shot.
We'll never have to deal with that as millennials because we'll never own any property. We'll
True.
just keep bopping around, and so I'll never really have a neighbor. So
true.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of different ones.
Yeah. You know what?
That's not true. That's not true.
Here's a take.
What's your subway take?
No, like honestly, a very simple subway take of mine. I was like, you know what? I was thinking, hey, eat your fucking pizza crusts.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck out of here with all this. I'm gonna eat my pizza and then leave the crusts.
I'm with you.
I hate you so much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you guys don't eat your crust.
No, I eat the hell out of that crust.
I gotta make sure I have a side of marinara sauce to dip it in.
Yeah.
But what I like to do is I eat the pizza, and then when I'm eating the crust, I make sure that there's a nice little ridge of pizza still left.
That's exactly right.
100% disagree. 100% disagree.
50% agree.
Oh, Dylan, you don't eat the crust.
I eat the crust. I was just.
Let me guess. You didn't even eat the ridges of the bread off the sandwiches when you were a kid, huh?
Doing it. What'd you say?
You never the edges off the bread on their on your peanut butter sandwich.
The crust, you mean?
The crust, the edge, the
Call it
crust,
the ridges of the
ridges.
sandwich. Wait, Sam, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
No. I look.
Your take.
You can be friends with your neighbor, and it's okay. It's okay to be
Love
good
thy
friends
neighbor.
with your neighbor.
Love thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor. It's fine. You know what I mean? And you know what? It's like at the same time, like it is true. Like don't get really close with your neighbor because you never know what weird shit can happen. You know, but at the same time, be friends with your neighbor. It's a really good thing. It's a really
Befriend
good
your
thing,
neighbor.
and it's a beautiful thing. You know,
It is instances or incidents. You said incidences.
Oh, damn.
He did have a
Thank
beautiful way to wrap this episode up. Just
No,
sorry.
but that's I
No,
like
there
being-
is instances,
If
okay?
I'm, I like being corrected. Sam, thank you so much for joining us. It's
Thank
been
you.
That was
been
awesome,
a great
man.
pleasure, and your show is fantastic.
Thank you so much.
We should cheers
Thank you.
mics.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, microphones.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hey,
Thanks
thank
for
you
watching,
guys.
everybody.
Thank you guys.
We're,
You wanna
we're
plug your
here every
social
week.
media?
We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Hey, if you want, hey, follow Samuel S. Fishman.
Wait, I had a question lined up.
Or Sam S. Fishman.
Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah,
dude?
no, what last one? Follow Samuel S. Fishman, who was FKA Paul Giamatti. What made you decide to get rid of Paul Giamatti?
It's so embarrassing. I feel like it's like
No, it was
Wait, what do you mean? You owned the at?
his
Paul
at
Giamatti?
was Paul Giamatti.
my thing was Paul
Yeah.
Giamatti, but with one T.
Yeah.
The one that's actually his name was like owned by some like sorority girl, which is so weird. Anyways, I got a little cringed out myself for owning that name, and then I guess after the Subway Takes thing, I was like, what am I doing?
Sure.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, why do I have this fucking thing?
You got an HBO show you're acting on Subway Takes. Put your name in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, come on,
You know
let's
what I
I'm
mean?
at Paul Giamatti with one T.
yeah. It's so lame, but you know that's why
I
I
like
changed
it. I
it.
think it's fun.
And I like the
yeah.
Anton Chigurh, the like what are they, the like Russian meme, like is that your profile
Huh?
picture, the Anton
Oh,
it
yeah,
used to be
yeah.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. It did used to be that. It used to be what's his name again?
Anton Chigurh, I think.
Chigurh? Yeah, from
No Country.
No Country for Old Men. Yeah.
Those videos of him like on a tractor going through like I don't know. They might be okay, whatever.
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea what
I
you're
think
talking
it's
about.
just like his face, but it's like photoshopped a little bit. Or
Oh,
just, like,
I'll have to
he's
show you
staring,
these
like, at
videos.
the
You
camera.
got to see the origin of these videos.
Also, I was waiting to say it, but on the Subway I saw this recently on the Subway Takes caption of the video. It still says at Paul Giamatti.
I know. Who gives a fuck?
we got to call Kareem.
Yeah,
All right, call Kareem.
No, it's fine. I'm tagged.
Goodbye.
It's all good.
Good night, everybody.
Hey,
Bye, everybody.
Love you guys. Thank you.
We love you.